Well, not really sure what's going on with Kick right now. It does not want to stream. We're all just piling in here. All right. Wait for this practice session to start. I don't know what's going on with my overlays and stream today. Okay, why is that still there? Hey, Gunslot. Your name is Daniel too, huh? Nope. 15 seconds in practice left. Not even worth going out. Alright, so let's drop our fuel here for qualifying. And let's get ready to go out. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now we're green. Really don't want to cross the red light there. You get a stop and go, and then you don't get to qualify. So, gotta be really aware of that. Yes, so far pretty happy with the McLaren here. I think the top speed is probably not the best of all the cars. I keep hearing that BMW's got the advantage on that. But I don't own a BMW. I don't have any DLCs or anything yet. My plan was to get to the silver lobbies and then just pay for the race control membership that gives you all the DLCs. I think in the end there, that's probably a better price. You don't get to own the DLCs, but I mean, if I'm not gonna play offline, so to me that's what makes the most sense. And I think it's like $84 a year, so it's cheaper than iRacing. Yeah, and then you don't have to keep buying additional cars or tracks. Yeah, I'd say the barrier to entry to LMU was definitely quite a bit lower. You don't get a lot for the base game. Yeah, you don't have quite the variety of iRacing. It's, it's all WEC based, ELMS based. Sports cars, there's no open wheel at all. No oval racing, no NASCAR, so it's purely GT3 and hypercar, P2, P3. Yeah, and I think there's, can't remember how many, but I think there's only 14 tracks total. But hopefully they continue to add. I'd love to see some more tracks that aren't WEC only. Maybe even some like, if they can get the licensing for IMSA stuff, maybe even some IMSA tracks. Love to see your Road Atlanta and Watkins, Road America, Laguna. Yeah, there are a couple of tracks in this that aren't iRacing yet. Some of the Middle Eastern tracks. Okay, going for our one and only quali lap here. Oh, come on. I stayed in the... Yeah, I stayed on the curb. I thought that was the limit there, as long as you had two wheels on the curb. Gave me yellow, I did a quick lift, went to green. Definitely losing some time down the front straight here, or back straight, Le Mans straight, whatever you want to call it. Mulsanne straight. Yeah, this lap is all about just putting a banker in, getting something on the board. Ooh, that was not very nice. Ooh, a little loose on that transition there. Okay, a bit too much speed probably, maybe.
Lap 4:04.1.
Alright, 404.171. That's not bad, I'll take it. That's P3 for now. And this is split 3. So it's been 5 laps every time, so I'll just do 6.1. I think that's good enough. Okay, I'll just wait for everybody to finish quali here. Let's see.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Alright, so I ended up P5, not too bad. I'll take it. Okay, so I got 6.1 laps. Should be plenty good there. Somebody's asking for setup ideas in a fixed setup race. Okay, we're back in Le Mans in the Bronze Daily lobby. This is split 3 of 23, I believe. Qualified P5. It's a
Formation lap
20-minute
has
race.
started.
Yeah, 20-minute race. It's the usual strategy here. Try to get through turn 1, lap 1 clean. And then it should spread out from there. Oh, somebody's starting from the pits. P1 is starting from the pits. P1 and P6. How do they manage that? Couple of Corvettes here. Mercedes was in, had pole position. Trying to figure out what the best car for this track is. I'm surprised I don't see any BMWs. Working on a little brake temp. Trying to get what you can out of it with these low speeds. Okay, well, at least they're green for now. It's kind of long for a formation lap compared to the other couple ones I've done. I've only raced at 3 tracks so far. I'm still basically a week into this game. Okay, so it's always earlier than I expect, so go and put on my pit speed now. Oh, actually, not yet. I thought that was the... Okay, there we go. Pit speed now. Should be going green very soon here. I need to be way over here for some reason.
Green flag, green flag.
I feel like I'm always a little underprepared for that. Yeah, guys behind me have a run. Already got 1 spinner. Make that 2. Was barely just able to avoid that. Got 1 on my right hand side now. Being really aggressive for no reason here. See ya. Well, that's what you get. So people seem to forget you have this super long straightaway, so as long as you're somewhere within draft, you'll stay with the pack. I just don't see the point of being so aggressive so early. Alright, Lexus went wide. Let's see if we got the run to catch him here. Okay, let him protect the inside. I'm just gonna let him have it. I backed off pretty early. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to go 2 by 2. Yeah, Lexus can brake pretty deep. Look at that. There's always somebody that misses that corner. And that's why qualifying is so important. Well, someone's only got 26%, 25% VE. I'm not sure he's gonna make it. Yeah, that or he's gonna be really, really close and have to lift and coast quite a bit. Too much inside curve there. Still trying to get a handle on this sector. Still my weakest sector, and okay, it's the only sector that has any kind of, you know, complex corners or anything. Gotta be so careful, dude. That section, I always put 2 wheels off on the grass there and get really, really loose. Okay, good. Track limit, fix itself. Didn't have to lift too much.
Time for
Alright.
40.29.
Corvette behind has pretty good pace, but I don't think he's got the virtual energy to make the whole race. So we'll see how he gets on. If he goes to make a move, I'm just gonna let him by because I'm not sure he's gonna finish. So no need to fight with somebody. I may not even make it to the end. Messed up that corner a little bit. I was trying to look at my fuel consumption here. Yeah, so I got 4 laps left, which means he only has 2. Because he's got half the VE I do. So there's no way he's going to make it. So I'm just going to let him have it. Back out. And let him cause trouble up there. For P3 up there. Kind of use him for a draft. Yeah, it's got 20% left. I have 42. Mine's saying 4 laps left. And we have been doing 5, I believe. He's got so much less than everybody else. I wonder if he's noticed yet. Okay, the pack isn't too far behind, less than a second. Alright, P6 behind is catching me. He's only 0.6 now. He's definitely got some pace. We're in the same car. Oh, someone's backwards. Who was that? The Corvette has some bright taillights. It's not even on the brakes, as far as I know. Yep, there he goes in the pits. Okay, that puts us in
Time
P3.
4:04.49.
Definitely in danger of going down to P4. The McLaren behind's pretty quick. Okay, no track limits that time. Took it pretty safe. Alright, should have 2 more laps here. P2 missed that chicane a bit. Yeah, now we got, oh no, let's not go 3 wide here, please. Whoa, buddy. Yeah, good move by the other McLaren to get that done on 2 of us. I definitely wanted to back out there. There's no point in going 3 wide there. Yeah, the Lexus had me covered. I couldn't get by him even though I got to the apex a little bit quicker, but no big deal, still P4. Lexus ahead has been making mistakes pretty frequently, so just gotta wait for the next one. P1's really gotten away from us.
Lap 4:05.15.
402.3. It's quick. Yeah, it goes to show the car is capable. It's just the nut behind the wheel. wide. I don't know if I can take advantage before going into our notch here. I think I gave him a little bump. He'll live. He's gonna go for it, isn't he? Yep. I was hoping he would go wide there. Well, he does go wide there. Yeah, I stayed in the brakes and went really deep just in case. So you just never know with these guys. Got a good run now. Okay, now I just gotta make a stick. Try to put a little bit of a gap between us. Still half a second back. I'm a little bit too cautious going into that braking zone there. I brake a little bit earlier than everybody else, but don't have the confidence in braking in LMU just yet. Okay, he's still only 0.6 behind, so he could definitely catch up very easily. It'd only take a small mistake for me. This is definitely my worst sector, but it is hard to pass up here. That's my only saving grace. Just going into the last couple of chicanes there is the only real passing zone you get in this area. Really take advantage of the track limits in this compared to iRacing. That's kind of nice. Not the best chicane.
That time was a 4:04.84.
Okay. Last lap. Didn't quite get that little complex right. So he's closed the gap just a touch to me now. So important to try to get a good run off of that. Okay, now he's just at a second, so he's going to be just out of reach of the draft. Best I can tell, at least in this game. 1.1 now. It's good. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I let P2 go by without too much of a fight. He's much quicker. Yeah, P1 and P2 are both in the 402s. I've never seen a 402 yet. Best I've done is like a 4038, I want to say. 4035, 4038, somewhere in that range. Yeah, really need to work on my confidence in the braking here, these heavy braking zones. Yeah, especially this one coming up. I'll brake maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 meters before everybody else. It's so important to get a good drive off of that. Okay, he's back to 0.8. I think he's also not super quick in his last sector, so we just gotta be consistent in our marks. He looks like he's closed the gap up quite a bit. Okay, there we go, our first podium at Le Mans. Alright, P3. P3 and split 3. That was a 4038. Not too shabby. I will take it. Yep, split 3 of 23. Alright. That was good. Let's watch a bit of turn 1, lap 1. Pretty long formation lap here. Alright, there we go. Oh, is that P1 off? Yep, that's P1 off, but he gets back on. I barely avoid the other Corvette. Oh yeah, he causes quite the ruckus back there. Now, these couple of guys up here are really, I wouldn't say aggressive, but they're definitely trying. Yep. Yeah, I was not interested in fighting that hard the first couple of corners there. It's really easy to do just that. There's a... Yep. Yeah, he was already at the limit, caught that curb, and it was all over. Oh, I guess me and Alexis have been pretty much battling the entire race. Small bump there. Okay. Anyways, that was lap 1. But yeah, that was a really good race. Pretty happy with that one. I'd say it's pretty clean. Little bumps here and there, but nothing too crazy. This should be good for the safety rating because I'm not sure. Maybe I got 1 track limit, but not too many of those. So still have the green diamond here. Alright, let's see if we can jump into the next race here. But yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And then once I sign in here, yeah, hope you guys enjoy that. I'll be back with a bit more recordings later. Okay, well, while we are waiting for this to pop up, let's see if our ratings actually show up today. I feel like most weekends it does not. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get them. Oh yeah, it hasn't even populated the race I just did yet. Okay, we'll jump into this event. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick during this practice. I just did a race, so I don't really need it. What's going on with this? This game is so broken. Okay, well, I was gonna try to go use the restroom, but for whatever reason, I joined the event and it does that thing where it just kicked you to your profile page for whatever reason. And then I tried to rejoin the event and yeah, didn't work. So now I'm just restarting Steam and the game. See where we are. Hopefully we're gonna get in time before quali starts if we're still registered. Yeah, if we're not registered, then I guess we'll just go into a practice lobby and wait for the next race. I definitely still have to pee. Okay, let's see where we are. Hopefully qualifying hasn't started yet. Don't believe it has. It shouldn't have been that quick. Oh, now it's not loading. There we go. Okay, so qualifying just started. Caught it just in time. Didn't get a chance to see what split this is, but I'm gonna assuming it's top 4 or 5 split. That's what I've, at least that's what I've been in the last few events here. Okay, we're green. Nice and easy for lap 1 or the out lap. This one doesn't count, so just gotta get through here without doing anything silly. Yeah, you gotta get a decent clean lap here to get back in time for another lap. I think if you, I don't know, lose maybe 30 seconds spinning, you probably won't make it back in time for a hot lap. Just looking over, checking my temps once in a while. CPU's at between 75 and 80. It's not too bad for an Intel at least. Definitely don't need first there. Yeah, I can't seem to push that braking zone at the couple extra meters I want there. Looks like most everybody is braking at the, I think it's a 50-meter mark. But I'm like that signboard just before. I think there's a little Michelin sign. Okay, start of our one and only hot lap here. Still lacking a bit of front end grip. But so far, purple sector 1. Nope, down to green. Didn't think I'd hold on to that one. Not very nice there. Hope this is still a decent time. I hate that you don't get a delta to like your all-time best or anything in this. Unless I'm just missing the option for that. I don't know if somebody knows the answer to that. That'd be great. Okay, let's see what this is.
Lap 402.
Oh, 4027. Look at that. Even with a few mistakes. I'm kind of shocked. Can't believe I did that. Okay, but now there's some pressure to hold on to it. I don't know where that extra speed came from. I thought I was kind of just cruising. But hey, I'll take it. No complaints here. Am I the only McLaren? One in P17? Okay, there's only 3 of us. The other ones are not doing so hot. Okay.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Make sure I got the fuel I need. 6.1. Still have to pee. Maybe that's the secret. Okay, we're back with our third race of the morning. Still at Le Mans, still in the bronze lobby, GT3 fixed. Qualified P1 for this one over 402, I think 402.7. Kind of surprised by that. Was not expecting anything better than my usual 403, 404s, but pretty happy. Felt like it was more or less a cruise lap, didn't do anything too drastically different. So,
Formation lap has started.
but I don't think I've ever started from pole before, so okay, so I guess I just gotta hold the speed the entire time. Alright, that's what I'll do then. Yeah, it'd be just interesting to see if I can hold on to this position. There's definitely some fast guys in here. My race pace has not been in the 402s like some of the guys have been. I'm more in a low 404, sometimes high 403s. So I'm not gonna be too upset if I don't win this. But I'm just happy I'm finally improving a bit at this track. This last sector that we're going through right now has been my weakest point. But I am starting to kind of pick it up and learn it a little bit better, so hopefully that continues. So once again, we're expecting 5 laps for the race. I got 6.2 laps on board of fuel and energy. Should be plenty to get us through, not a problem. I think P3 is going to be a little tight at 50. But no, you shouldn't have a problem. That's like, I don't know, maybe 5.5 laps. Okay, here we go. Wish us luck. We're gonna need it.
Green flag, green flag.
I was actually somewhat prepared for that one. BMW still got the jump on me. I was really worried he would just turn in on me like I wasn't even there. I thought he was going to for a second there. It's gonna get a little too tight for my liking. Okay, you backed out of that one. Good. You shouldn't have any trouble drafting and possibly even passing me, especially the second chicane. Somebody's got a drive-through. P6 has a drive-through. Pretty easy to do if you're not paying attention to the start. Maintaining a similar gap for now. There we go. Now he's well in a draft. Starting to pick up a bit of time on me now. Yeah, he's much better at the exits there. Drove it in a little too deep. Give me a little bump there. totally fine with him leading for a little bit. Let's see what kind of pace he has. People seem to take that fast right-hander a little bit differently, so I wasn't sure if he was gonna tap the brakes before he dove in for that fast right-hander, so I wanted to just back off, give him some space. I didn't want to run into the back of him. If you touch him at all in that corner, I mean, that's instant death, so. Just trying to be fair and clean. BMW's not slow, so no problems kind of hanging back, waiting for a mistake. As long as we leave the other cars behind. Oh, you got a little loose coming off the chicane there.
That time was a 409.88.
409 on the outlap. It's definitely a bit on the slower side in turn 1 complex there. Still a bit of push through there. And he's off. Oh my god, he was so slow through there. Okay, I think we're gonna have to get this back. He's really slow in that first sector. Slowing us down a little too much, I think. So we'll see what we can do here. He's giving me the inside. Okay, that was a decent run through there. He's got the better run again. And now P3 is right on top of us. We keep battling too much. Just getting a little help from P3. Now we're going to end up behind him through the first sector again, where he's slow. A little frustrating. Yeah, that BMW just has really good pace. He messed up the chicane a bit there. I don't think I'm gonna have anything for him for turn 1.
That time was a 4:05.01.
Really using the limit of the track there. Oh, buddy. Jeez. Taking a penalty. Why would you not at this point? Alright, I'm just gonna give him a bump, see if we can try to get a small gap between us and P3 here. Stop moving, I'm trying to push you. You dummy. Yeah, we lost P2. Yeah, I didn't want to risk staying on the line there with P3. Wasn't sure what was happening. We were getting ready to be 3 wide, and just not about that. Yeah, still half the race to go. Gonna let them fight it out a little bit. Yeah, old Russo out there, man. I was trying to give him a bump draft, and then he moved on me at the last second, and then I had to back out of it. Kind of let P3 come up on us. I was trying to work together so we could all get some pace going here, so we don't have to worry about P3 and P4 as much. But he didn't want to play, I guess. Yeah, look how fast straight line speed those two have. And now P4 is right on me. Is that another BMW? Sure is. BMW and Lexus. I guess those are the 2 cars to have here. Oh, a little out of sorts there. And there again. Okay, this lap is not going to count for me. I have that track limits penalty. Oh, he did it again. And he also made a mistake. Sometimes it's all it takes. Ooh, got real sideways there. I'm gonna lose a ton of time. They're gonna be right on me. first time I've ever gotten that sideways there. You know, buddy, if you were smart, we would be pushing each other. That's okay. I'll let you go ahead and I'll push you. How about that? Whoa, why are you overslowing so much? That seemed a little ridiculous. Great, now I got P3 right on top of me. Let's see if P3 will push. Nope. P3 is not pushing either. Nobody wants to play. This is Le Mans. We're supposed to be drafting. Yeah, you can have it. Take it, jeez. It's holding us both up. Alright, 2 laps to go. P1 went a little too deep there on the brakes. Top 3 are within a second of each other. And now they're hitting each other. Nice. Is there something going on with this race? Because it seems like anybody who gets in the lead just makes a mistake and drops you back. Listen, those tires just screaming for dear life. Just clawing at the road for grip.
Lap 4, 0, 7.22.
Okay, pretty slow lap by me. A little too much fighting. It's really easy to get caught out in that first series of corners there. Make sure to be nice and safe through there. Don't need to get all sideways again. That was not fun. Still a little shocked that I was able to save that. Okay, it's a little far back to try to make a dive, so I think we might be okay for the first chicane at least. Oh, he went wide. Cool, that helps. Lost about 3/10 there. He's gonna be really close on fuel too, isn't he? Or did he get it just right? What time is it? I'm getting really hungry. Oh, okay. It is noon. That explains it. Okay, he's still within a second of me. Keeping pace generally fairly well. Oh. Too much of a cut there. He's wide behind me, so I think we're still safe for now. As long as he doesn't make a dive going into this corner here. Make sure to protect that really well. Same with this one. Oh, I got a terrible run. Good thing the finish line's right here. All right. Yeah. First win here in Le Mans. Whew. Got a couple podiums, but finally got that win. Pretty happy about that. Split 3. Oh, looks like P2 took out somebody at some point. All right, let's have a quick look at lap 1 before we get disconnected here. Alright, so I was actually ready for this start, but the BMW still gets a pretty good jump on me. But I do have the inside for the first real corner here, the first chicane. I use it, I give him plenty of space. We're side by side coming out. It's all looking really clean so far. I didn't have to leave him that space, but I did because I thought he would be kind of attacking. But we do have a little touch, door to door. Nothing too crazy. I hit a decent run there, but pretty sure he catches me in the draft here. Yeah, I think he makes his first... No, not quite. Maybe into a second chicane he makes his move. Nope, he holds off on that one. Right on me now. Maybe it was into this, the hairpin here. Yep, that's where it was. Yeah, he just had outright speed on me there. He kind of, I wouldn't say barged his way through there. There was a lane. He used it. We might have touched doors for a second there. Nothing too crazy. That's kind of a cool shot, huh? Let's watch that again. I like the way the camera shakes. Yep, still kind of hanging out in P2. Oh yeah, this is where I tap him because it was quite a bit slower coming into this than I thought it was going to be. I was already gaining on him. But he doesn't cut the curb at all. I don't know if he normally does that, but yeah, he didn't use any of the track. Oh, anyways, that was a really fun race. Yeah, that was a fun race. P or first win for the week here at Le Mans. Hey, this stuff actually popped up for once. Okay, so it looks like everything green. And did I hit Russo 4 times? Is that how that works? But yeah, still somehow, still B2. I'm like right on the edge there. Yeah, I thought that was going to get me into B3 because I was already right on the verge. But I guess maybe... Oh no, there it goes, B3. Hey, moving up. It gives me 2 wins now. Oh, I wonder why it's saying I technically didn't get any safety rank here. Is it because I moved up? Nah, maybe. Who knows how that works? Very nice. Still staying in the top couple. Still staying in the top couple of splits. That's really helping my my driving here. Wait. Oh, did I go down to a thumbs up? No, I guess I did. Maybe a little too much door touching and banging, I guess. Alright, so 22 races, 2 wins, 6 podiums, 10 top 5s, 1 pole position, no fastest lap set, and 3 DNFs. Yeah, fairly happy with those stats. Just starting out, only barely a week into this, I think, still. So yeah, got a long way to go. We're getting closer and closer to silver. This one helped quite a bit. So yeah, I don't know, maybe 5-10 more clean races. We might be in a silver by then. Guess we'll find out. Alright, thanks for following along. I'm gonna go grab some lunch.